Hi, I'm Nick from Tabletop Duo, and today we'll learn how to play Uno No Mercy. Setup: choose a dealer and shuffle the cards. Deal 7 cards to each player. Place the remainder of the deck face down in the center of play to form the draw pile. Flip over the top card and place it face up to form the discard pile. If the card is an action card, draw until it's a number card. And now you're ready to learn how to play. The object of the game is to be the first player to get rid of all cards in your hands or knock out all the other players. The player to the left of the dealer goes first. On your turn, you must match a card from your hand to the card on top of the discard pile, either by number, color, or action card symbol. If you have a matching card in your hand, play it on the discard pile. If a player does not have a card that matches the one on the discard pile, they must draw cards from the draw pile until they get a card they can play and then play it. If at any moment there are no cards left on the draw pile, reshuffle the discard pile to form the new draw pile. Once a player plays their card, play moves to the next player to their left. Let's learn the special rules and action cards. If you play a 7 card, you must swap your hand with another player of your choice, then pass to the next player. If you play a 0 card, all players must pass their hands to the next player in the current direction of play. If you play a draw 2 or draw 4 card, the next player must draw that number of cards. Draw 2, 4, 6 or 10 cards stack in this version of the game, so if someone sends you a draw 2, you can add another draw 2 to make the next player draw 4 cards, for example. If you play a skip card, the next player in order loses their turn. The reverse card reverses the direction of play from clockwise to counterclockwise and vice versa. Note that with just 2 players, reverse makes you play another turn. The discard all card let the player discard all cards from their hand that matches the color of the discard all card. Skip every 1 card skips every player, allowing the current player to play another turn. Wild cards. Wild cards can be played on any color and the player who played it gets to choose the next color. The wild reverse draw 4 card reverses the direction of play and the next player in the new direction must draw 4 cards and lose their turn. Note that with just 2 players, this card skips the other player and makes you draw 4 cards. The wild draw 6 and wild draw 10 cards force the next player to draw that number of cards. The wild color roulette card makes the next player choose a color. Then, that player must reveal cards, one at a time, from the draw pile until they get a card of that color, then they add all the revealed cards to their hands and lose their turn. Note that wild cards do not count as a card of the color the player needs. Now let's talk about the end of a round. When a player plays their next to last card, they must say Uno to indicate they have 1 card left. If they don't say Uno and they are caught before the next player begins their turn, they must draw 2 cards. If a player accumulates more than 25 cards during their turn, they are knocked out of the game. The first player to get rid of all their cards, or the last one standing, wins. And that's how you play Uno No Mercy. If you like Uno, check these other tutorials on screen. See you next time!